that, but I like you.
It doesn't change the fact that he murdered a bitch. All right, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is important.
I didn't know any of this.
This is episode 91 of the Vex on Vex podcast. We're recording another one today with the great and powerful Johnny fucking Xero.
Oh.
Robot Phillips.
Yo.
Billadelphia.
Hello.
And me. And I just had a fucking giant milkshake and someone almost killed me in their car. It was a glorious day.
I did not kill you.
Motherfucker, almost.
Oh, God.
He didn't say who. You didn't need to volunteer.
So this is the part of the
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So this is the part of the podcast where we go at Facebook Live, and Johnny Xero is trying to explain to us in great detail that Jimmy Superfly Snuka did not, in fact, kill that bitch. And I shouldn't call her a bitch, that lovely young lady.
Well, I didn't know anything about that at the time when I met him. But he picked me up with one hand and sitting in an upright sitting stool thing. He palmed me by the bottom of my lower back.
That's a little molestery.
No, nothing like that.
Did he put his hand up here?
No.
You gotta use the mic, bro.
No, he treated me like I was a little kid. I was just a little kid, you know, like.
Yeah.
And he picked me up and bench pressed me like this.
Yeah, so imagine if a chick was getting mouthy and he was just like, thumped her. That's how she died.
This is Jimmy Snuka like in his 60s, dude, or later age. This is not like, this only happened in like the 2000s.
Okay.
Before he passed away. And he sat me down in a chair next to him, and he bought me drinks all night long.
Because he was trying to get in your booty hole.
Yeah.
No,
were her hands really soft?
No, man, he was just the nicest fellow, man. He was just he treated me like a son or like a little brother or something like that. I mean, like, he was just awesome. I talked about everything, and he had another son that played bass, and I was trying to get him to be in my band. I wanted a bandmate, and
So when did you blow him?
I didn't blow him.
Did he? No. Did he blow you? Is that what you're trying to share with us today?
Oh! You got blown by the soup?
He was a perfect gentleman.
All right.
Oh.
Do you guys ever watch Seinfeld ever?
Yes.
Do you know how Kramer just falls into weird shit that makes no logical linear sense? Johnny Xero, another person he met and hung out with for an entire day, 2 weeks before he died, is Dee Dee fucking Ramone. And Johnny had no idea it was Dee Dee. Johnny, tell the story.
Wow. No, I went to this monster convention up there
in New York, right?
Yeah, where the place where the New York Giants play? Anyway, like Adam West was there, Lou Ferrigno, Iron Sheik, Richie Scarlett, the Emperor of Rock and Roll.
Wow. Look at you with your shameless plugs of somebody else's band. You motherfucker.
I love Richie Scarlett.
Yeah, but I don't. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Why don't you marry him?
But I'm saying there was people from TV shows. I mean, there's like 40, 50.
So tell your story.
Well, I just go in there and I'm hanging out, and I'm talking to him about Bela Lugosi and then the artwork and stuff like that. And I strike up a conversation with this dude, and we're talking. Somehow we got into like MC5 and rock and roll,
Which truly influenced the Ramones tremendously.
Yeah. And we just started hanging out. I was like, dude, and I'm like, dude, there's hot chicks here, man. Why don't we try and
Yeah.
why don't we try and go pick up some chicks, right? Like, what
Let's walk down the mountain and fuck them all.
I mean, to me, it's just another dude in a leather jacket, Chuck Taylor's like me. You know what I mean? And I didn't know, I know, of course I know Joey Ramone was, but I mean, like, I didn't know anything about it. So we walked around that place for like 3 hours hanging out, and it was just a good time. And then finally came time to get something to eat, and we just went on and on. We tried to talk to chicks and get numbers and stuff like that. And then
It's fucking awesome.
It is awesome, right?
awesome. Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
yeah. It was like, dude, this guy's got to be in my band or something like that. You know, I made a new
Good bass
pal.
player.
You're right, exactly. And then he's like, I'm like, dude, you want something to eat? You know what I mean? I was poor as usual, and I was like, dude, you want something like a piece of pizza or something like that?
Into the mic.
You know, maybe we could share or something like that. And he's like, no, man, don't worry about it. He kept saying, don't worry about it. I got it. Don't worry. I'm like, okay, well, at least let me buy this soda. You know what I mean? So we got something to drink, And he's like, no, come on upstairs with me. Come on upstairs with me. I'm like, what are you talking about? Go upstairs. So I go upstairs with him. Guess who's sitting there? Richie Scarlett, the Emperor of Rock and Roll, sitting there, and the table, and it has the Dee Dee Ramone pictures, like merch and stuff.
No
like.
shit.
Yeah.
That's cool, though, isn't
that
it?
is cool.
That's
That
cool.
is really cool.
And I did not fucking even know who it was. I feel like, no, I don't know, man. That might make me the world's biggest dumbass.
Now, listen. Puppy can top it. Puppy met Bowie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tell that
met
fucking
Bowie.
story. Tell that story.
So I was
Bowie, dude.
Bowie. I was coming. It was 1990 when I was coming from probation, and
I like him already.
Yeah.
I like him
So
already.
I'm coming from probation. My great aunt meets me. because she was like, "Oh, I'll take you to I'll take you to Chinatown. We'll have Chinese food." Okay, great, cool. So we're crossing the street, and right there is the what is it? The Four Seasons Hotel or something.
Back then, it was called something different, I believe, but I know the hotel right next to Chinatown.
Yeah, and there was two girls with a bunch of like albums just standing there. So like I'm going okay, and so she walks up, my great aunt,
Bro, and he's like 16 at the time.
I'm like 16, and she goes, "Who are you waiting for?" You know, my great aunt, and so and they go, "Oh, David Bowie." And I went, "But David Bowie!" So and she was like, "Do you want to stay?" And I was like, "Yeah." I still to this day, I didn't have nothing with me but a piece of theme paper. I have the theme paper. It's poked with a million little fucking pinholes because I kept putting it up on stuff. I still have his autograph. It's on a piece of theme paper from just coming from North Catholic from high school.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why didn't you ever get it tattooed on you? Because you have the actual signature of David Bowie.
Yeah.
Why didn't you get it inked on you?
Because I like.
I think
he wants to talk.
All right, go ahead, Billadelphia.
I'm receiving your.
When I worked at Sigma Sound, Bowie was recording in the studio doing like a radio show, and we had look at nice tat. All right,
He's flashing his tits, bro.
I know, nice nipples. They're not wrinkly.
Oh,
Look at them. Virgin hair. Anyway, so
I'm an old man.
Bowie was always recording at like Sigma.
He loves Sigma.
Yeah.
So they did a radio show for like MMR or something. Him and Reeves Gabriels, and one of my friends there basically patched Studio 2 into Studio 1, and we have the CD of the acoustic set that nobody made. I have it.
Holy
So
shit.
if you guys
He
want
gave
copies,
me a copy.
yeah, I gave you a copy.
Motherfucker!
It's
You
on
want a
my
copy?
This dude's got a copy.
I
Vex
got
ain't
a
got a.
copy.
Ooh,
I
It's
will make you
amazing.
both copies.
It's all.
That's awesome.
It's all.
That's
Not.
awesome.
I can give it to you. I got it
Thank you.
digitally. I put it on my my.
I think I'm leaving Billadelphia in fucking Delaware for not hooking me up with this copy.
Well,
earlier.
you don't get
Oh,
the
Jesus
copy unless
Christ.
you take me home.
You gotta make it. You gotta service them well.
I have it on my hard drive.
I would
Make
love
a
one.
copy.
I would love one. I
still
love
have a
Bowie.
CD burner as antiquated as
There you
they
go.
are.
All right,
That's awesome.
this has been the live snippet of episode 91 of the Vex on Vex podcast, available on the Podbean application on your phone under the Loud and Loaded network. We're going to go back to recording the show. Stay frosty, everyone.
Bye-bye.